Right now, an emotional day for Metro veterans in our nation's capital.
They're there to see the museums and monuments built in their honor and for their service to our country. KMBC's Matt Evans is along for the memorable ride. Matt?
Boy, it has been a memorable ride. You know, the weather hasn't exactly cooperated, a little cloudy outside, but it's still just an amazing day for all of these veterans on the Heartland Honor Flight. Here's some of the Bettys that are getting the lipstick putting on right now. You know, Lori asked at 4 o'clock what the red cheeks were on some of these veterans. Yeah, the Bettys will be kissing a few veterans here in a little bit, of course, as they get ready to kiss them before the flight back to Washington, D.C. All of this really capping off what has been a crazy day, an emotional day, a fun day, a happy day. It really ranges the spectrum of emotions here in Washington, D.C. Here at Gate 38 at Reagan National Airport, a hero's welcome from so many people gathered in our nation's capital to welcome these veterans to Washington, D.C. to see the memorials and their honor. Just take a look at this. All these people lining up, several of them just trying to catch their flight, seeing these veterans coming off the plane and thanking them for everything they have done.
It's wonderful. I couldn't imagine.
You're darn right, and I appreciate it too.
That surprises the hell out of me.
It's unbelievable, all these people. My golly. Just for us?
It means a lot. It really does. And more than you know, there's a lot of guys didn't come back, so it does mean a lot.
35 World War II veterans on this Heartland Honor Flight. Some of them have never seen the World War II memorial or even been to our nation's capital.
Can't really explain. It's just a wonderful thing.
It gets you right here.
It was just what was happening to our country at that point of time, and so you did what you had to do.
Yeah, we're back here at Gate 38 at Reagan National, getting ready to take off and come back to Kansas City after this crazy day. And I mentioned the Bettys out here earlier. This is what they do to some of the veterans. They get to plant some kisses on the cheeks of all these veterans. Orville is going to be 100 years old next month, a World War II veteran. Look at that. So now when you see these interviews and you see some of these veterans with the big lipstick marks on their cheek, you now know exactly why that is. Bob, what do you think about the Bettys?
Hey, that's great.
Yeah, so this is just part of the fun here in Washington, D.C. that the Heartland Honor Flight always does for all of these veterans. Larry said my wife's going to get me in trouble. I can't get you out of it. Sorry about that. Just a lot of fun here in Washington, D.C. A day that really goes all across the emotional spectrum. We are heading back to Kansas City, like I mentioned. Gate 79, Terminal C, later on tonight, you're going to see more than 1,000 people, I guarantee, at KCI welcoming all these guys back home with a wonderful display of Kansas City back at KCI. You're more than welcome to come out and welcome them home, too. For now, we're live in Washington, D.C. Matt Evans, KMBC 9 News.
It looks like the Bettys are reapplying their lipstick there. 9 can help honor our veterans, and you can too. Send more veterans to D.C. by donating to the Heartland Honor Flight. It's already taken hundreds of veterans on a one-day trip. You can donate. Go to KMBC.com, click 9 can help.
They are having a great day. It's wonderful to see it. They had rain earlier today. We didn't see any of that.
No rain. We have great weather for when they come back.